Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Metaverse Live for this wonderful Sunday evening. I'm Michael Lockhart, the. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Great. Should. Wait, we don't really have a way to mute that stuff. Dang it. Ah. Curse you. Um. Yeah, hopefully that won't bug us too much tonight. I don't know of a way to actually mute that. Oh, geez, that sucks. Oh boy, off to a great start. All of a sudden, right off the bat, color off a little tonight. Looks like my color might be off a little bit tonight. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard telling. I don't know. I've been having issues with color all day today on this thing. I tried moving the green screen a bit, and oh my goodness, did that not? Oop, that's not what I want. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, close enough. It looks a little bit better, actually. I was moving the lights around tonight, this afternoon, and trying to get the green screen because I've been trying to get rid of some of the excess black area down below. Um, yeah, there, like right behind there. Trying to get rid of some of that stuff and just kind of get the green screen working better. And it didn't turn out the way I wanted it, so I had to put everything back and didn't get everything back exactly the way I want. So the color's a little off on me, and I think I also how much? Oh, I got plenty of headroom. Woohoo! Sit up a little taller. Anyway, guys, welcome to Medaverse Live, our weekly show over here at Medaverse Studios that we continue to work on the upcoming game from Medaverse Studios. And, well, so, we already got a tweet out. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, guys. I'm sorry. Shalek? Schlexemuster? I don't know. At underscore Shalek. I'll go with that, okay? Anyway, thank you for the like for tonight's show. It's great. I always appreciate those guys. It's always nice for you guys liking stuff, retweeting. It helps get the word out there about the game, about the project. So yeah, thank you so much for that. So we're going to start off right at the bat. Just give you a rundown of everything that's been happening over here at Medaverse Studios for the last week. So me personally, I have been putting the final polish on the information that'll be in the instruction manual for the game. Mainly just the story and a little brief description about the character, that information. Also been finalizing some of the artwork I'll be using for that. So possibly maybe the next couple weeks I'll probably show that off in the show. Show you what I've gotten done. Reason a little bit holding off on trying to showing off the information about the game is because we kind of want to do a much bigger reveal on all that. So we kind of want to have all our ducks in a row. Kind of be like, okay, this is our final plan for this. We don't want to show it off and then pull it back and say, yeah, you know what, never mind, we're changing it again. So we're doing the final little bit of polish on that, get that ready. So the next couple weeks possibly we'll be showing that off, which is going to be great. I really am excited to kind of be able to not hold back as much on describing things that are happening. We have been doing that quite a bit. I was able to go through the map a bit more, continued going through, adding in some of the areas with the wall, just trying to. Some of it still needs a lot of work, needs a bit more cleanup, but I've just been able to kind of get things. It's just a very slow, time-consuming process, and it's kind of very boring, honestly. But I'm just going through, trying to get some more of this area filled in, at least with the background. So we're going to continue doing it tonight. It is a slow process, but it needs to get done. So I was debating if I want to go back into here and actually kind of like made fade do something that'll kind of like fade this out, so these bottom areas would just be black instead. I don't know. I was playing around with the idea. I don't know if we're going to do anything with that. But yeah, so I've been going through slowly, adding in more of the areas, just trying to get stuff done. Playing around with the idea of also maybe going back in and adding more black area and reducing down the brick stuff a little bit more. We got a lot of the brick. Maybe try to get a little bit more black in there. Playing around with some stuff. I think we were doing this in the last show when we were playing around with some ideas. Like eventually these brown spots here, we're gonna want to first off making some of these end tubes brown, but the idea is also to make these look more like wood or like a root or something, kind of giving that more organic feel to it, not just like it looks like right now. It looks like a copper pipe, so it definitely needs to get fixed up there. Oh, we missed one. Let's see what else. So I know on the programming end of things, our developer has been working on implementing stuff, the ability to switch weapons, and it's a huge thing. Right now he's got primarily set up that it's switching weapons as like kind of like a regular first-person shooter. You hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It switches between the different weapons. The character color changes, kind of similar to what Mega Man did. Like when you use a different power up, you get a different color. So he's implemented some of that stuff. The different attacks have different damage resulting, and he is currently wrapping stuff up where we'll have specific blocks that can only be damaged with a specific weapon. So until you collect that weapon, you don't have the ability to go through these certain areas without having it equipped. So that is something that's going to be big, especially once we get so when we get that implemented, we'll have 5 different weapons that you get to use in this game. Also, depending on like we'll also have villains that like our default villain, depending on which weapon you use, it'll do more damage. I know one of them is like a flamethrower type weapon, so like say like that one right there would instead of giving 1 point of damage like your default weapon does, that one will give like 15 points of damage. So like it'd almost be like an insta kill for the beginning level bad guys. But as you go through, you'll get harder and harder ones. In theory, we could make this game. In theory, could be played through without collecting a single weapon. In theory, I think. Have to get back to you. Well, actually, as it stands right now, yes. But we might put in certain puzzles that would still require you to have a specific weapon. So it might block off chunks of the game, so you would be required to get these weapons to at least progress through it. So no matter what, you'd be required to get these weapons. Maybe we'll implement something like a glitch option, so you could like glitch through walls or something, so you could bypass certain areas. I don't know, something like that maybe. Just to kind of add some cool new additional elements to the game. Because it'd be fun adding some secrets into this, because this isn't like a regular NES game where it does have these like loopholes and ways to bypass areas that the average person didn't, the developer wasn't even aware of. So like we will have ways to maybe possibly glitch through it, because I know there was one glitch where it's like, I'm not sure which console it was, but like if you get items in a certain order, you can wind up it winds up doing stuff to the RAM and making it so that when you knock it out a specific way, it can make you jump to a different section of the game and stuff like that. I mean, it's going to be impossible to do that with this, since this is all built in Unreal and we don't have that type of stuff in here. But we might build it into it so that it's like, hey, yeah, these are glitches, but they're like just ones that we actually had to program into it. But it's a possibility. We'll have to look into it. I'm not sure if we'll do that or not. It might be like the extra icing to the top of the cake if we get this thing done in a timely fashion. But yeah, so he's been working on that, so it's gonna be pretty cool to see how that works out. We are like one reason I want to try to get all these areas with the correct pattern in with all the bad sprites taken out is because we are going to have to eventually really start focusing on puzzles in this game and obstacles. I mean, we've built a little bit here just to kind of like play around and get a feel for it. I still feel like I need to go back and clean this up because this looks a little ridiculous. I mean, this area is really what we're trying to go with a lot of this. Is having these solid areas, not these little weird blocky areas. So, yeah, the puzzle system is going to be something that's going to be important, and until we get things really squared away and finalized, we're not going to be able to do anything with it. So yeah, that's why we're going to work on this. I think possibly next week, if all goes well with the new blocks and weapon stuff being finalized, we might spend time next week actually making new icons for those things. Oh boy, yeah, we need to work on this tonight. So yeah, that's kind of the update for what's everything's been going on. Just a lot of like kind of fine-tuning certain areas, getting things ready. I'm definitely excited being able to start hammering out some of these puzzle ideas soon. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Oh yeah, last week we were talking about actually having a transition point. So maybe we'll work on that also tonight. But yeah, so yeah, that's everything that's been going on. And so yeah, not a lot that I can go into detail at this point, but progress is being made quite well. And so yeah, time to jump into it. Oh, one other thing we were doing is we started playing around with what was it? There we go, start menu. We were just loosely playing around with getting things set up where we can have the main menu, new game. Then we're in here, and if you quit out, wrong one. I'm on the wrong mouse. I have some issues. So you go 8-bit, new game, and was it X? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. The tab. And if you hit return to main menu, oh, it breaks. Oh, great. Anyway, so the idea would be you go to here, and if you quit, it'll bring you back to this menu. It's just a simple menu system, not a whole lot, but we were getting ready to start actually implementing the actual selection screen with the different console boxes. We started renaming things to get ready for actually maybe implementing some of the 3D stuff. Oh, that's garbage. That's all stuff that came with the first installation that needs to get deleted still. But yeah, we went through, started renaming things like level 1 _ 8-bit. So we're getting ready to actually start maybe implementing some areas for the 16-bit and maybe the 64-bit stuff, just so we can start developing little test elements so we can make sure things flow together well, and really kind of give that vertical slice so we can really start heavily promoting this game by showing off this. Yes, we are planning to do all 4 of these games, and here are little chunks of it so you guys can see what we've been doing. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to start dive in and start working on this stuff and getting trying to get most of this stuff ready to go so we can actually start working on puzzles sooner than later. So okay, so let's get the music started. Oh, and one last thing actually before I forget, we have officially dropped Facebook for streaming. It was a freaking nightmare. It was absolutely ludicrous what was going on. First, we were only able to stream for an hour, so people watching on Facebook were only catching the first hour for it, then it just disconnected. And second, we were getting our audio muted in sections because it was claiming that we were using copywritten music, when in fact we were not. We were using legit music, royalty-free, no copyright music, because I got sick and tired of having to deal with that. So yeah, you know what? We just said bye, cut our losses with the Facebook thing, and just go stick to Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch for now. So, okay, let's get the music going. Make sure that's up nice and loud. And not overdoing it for me. Okay. Okay, so we're all set. I think that is going. That's going. Yeah. See some familiar faces viewing the stream. Hi guys, welcome. It's always nice to have you guys on board. Okay. Let's copy this guy. Oh, I think that's I keep saying. I really need to get dual monitors for the laptop. I think that's going to help me out a lot. I'll have to look into doing that sooner than later. So we are using... Oh, we're using the metal piece. Not too thrilled with that. Oops. Oops. I just realized another thing. Can I do that? No, I can't. Dang it. Oh, I got excited. I thought I was maybe able to do that. Have it on there. Bare Knuckle Dev. Thanks for the like. Yeah, maybe I will stick with the sound. It works. Allows me. I don't have to keep looking at stuff. So yeah, I've got a couple things. First off, I need to put the actual pathway in. And then I actually got to go and move the bricks over one. So yeah, just so people are aware, I do not go by names in the chat, mainly because I am terrible at pronouncing some of these names. So I figure instead of doing shout outs to people, I just answer questions. It just makes it a lot easier on me. So I'm apologizing, guys, if I don't do shout outs. It's just I just find that it works so much better for me because too easy for me to mess up on names. So Oops. There we go. That looks good. So yeah, so guys, yeah, no shout outs, guys. The only shout outs I'll do will be on the Twitter ones, and honestly, I mean, that's just because you guys, it's through Twitter instead of through the chat. I mean, I would like to, guys, but it's just I've had too many names, and when I first started off, I actually had some people punk me and actually have bad jokes in the name, and I just like, oh, very funny, haha, you got me. And I'm not going to be saying names anymore because of you guys, so congratulations. Yeah, it's just one too many times getting punked and getting to say something that was like, okay, dude, seriously, we're all friends here. Why are you like? It was funny. I'll give them that. It was funny. It was humorous. They got a laugh out of me. I'll take these things lightly. I mean, it's all fun and games. It's just, you know, I've got better things to do, and sometimes it's like these things where it's like I really got to try to sound them out, and then it's like, oh, you guys, you made me waste all this time trying to sound out your joke, and that was just it. It was a joke, and it's just kind of like, well, that was kind of a waste of time. So you guys are kind of, I had better things to do, so I just have decided that I just won't address people by their names. So yeah, it's that's the reason behind it, guys, just so you know. Oh crap, I was not supposed to go there. Can I just go do? There you go. Any big events that happened this week besides the Fallout fiasco and the gaming industry constantly shooting themselves in the foot? I want to stay positive, guys. I don't want to be Debbie Downer on the show and talk about crap. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, just, man, it's crazy the crap that was going on this week. You know, I understand the these guys are businesses. They've got to make money, but I mean, wow, they really just shot themselves in the foot on this. Excuse me, did not need to burp in the microphone just now. I don't know. I feel like these passes we're seeing coming out right now are the industry's answer to having to get rid of loot boxes, and I think they're really lame. It's like, seriously, why do I have to pay $100 to freaking play a game that I already purchased? I don't know. It's like, it's not like you're getting a lot either. It just seems such... Ooh, what did I do? I must have hit cut instead of... Or delete or something. Oh my gosh, that was freaky. And gotta redo this. Okay, since we are dealing with the end here, let's just put that there. Oops. Did not mean to do that. You know, I bought Fallout 76, but I actually have not played it. Maybe they'll get their shit together by the time they get around to actually playing it. Did I put... I did it again. So yeah, I don't get what Bethesda was doing with that. Oh man, the Bethesda, I don't know what is up with them as a corporation in general. They used to be the good guys. I don't know what they've been doing. I remember for the longest time, it's like they could do no wrong. I mean, they could release. I mean, they always released buggy games, and I've always used to call them out on that with my friends. And people would give them a pass just because they did so much. It's like, oh yeah, it's buggy, but it's a Bethesda game. But I don't know. That just reminds me of the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight quote is like, live long enough to... eventually you'll live long enough to see yourself become the villain. You'll die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. I'm getting that vibe with Bethesda. It's like they've just been... they're becoming the bad guy, and I don't know why. Maybe the cost of being the good guy has gotten too high for them. You know, eventually, I mean, it gets to the point where the cost of making these games gets so high that you are left with no choice but to have to... I mean, I don't know. Releasing the buggy software, I mean, that's just them. That's typical them. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how things develop. Anything happy, guys? Oh yeah, the Star Wars trailer did drop. Yeah, I did watch it. I have to admit, I was impressed. I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I have to admit that. I'll guarantee a lot of that. I don't know, they didn't really go much into the story for it, but I understand they're trying to keep a lot of it under wraps. I mean, the trailers have always been kind of like a little ambiguous on like details. That being said, I'm cautiously optimistic just because the last movie was so bad. And I don't know. I am afraid of Deja Vu and them releasing it and it just being terrible. I am really afraid of that, so. Oh, here's a section we haven't really done. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I get some flack for this and everything, but sorry, I'm still on the Star Wars thing. Either this movie is going to be freaking awesome and make up for the last one, or personally, I might just go back on it, just saying like, you know what? It ended with Return of the Jedi. That's it. We had the prequels, we had Return of the Jedi, and that was it. And just pretend it doesn't exist. I know that's sounds kind of mean of me to say that, but I mean, it just is how I feel on the subject. Okay, I had one here, so 2, 3. This was 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There's that. I gotta say, I'm kind of bummed out. We live in a generation now where it's like, I don't know if it's a generation or it's just the current era we're living in. It's like you can't say if you say anything bad about a movie or anything, you're dubbed evil. I don't get why we're doing that. It really sucks. Turn that down a bit. I don't know. I mean, it bums me out because I used to be somebody who actually I used to review stuff. I used back before Medaverse became a studio. We used to do movie reviews, video game reviews, all that type of stuff. And oh man, I couldn't imagine trying to do that nowadays. Be too afraid that I'd get dubbed something like, "Oh, this person is biased. He's a bigot," or something like that. It's terrible. We've gotten to this point. It really saddens me. I mean, I used to love writing reviews for movies and games. It was a lot of fun during college to do that type of stuff. And now it's like I could not imagine trying to do it nowadays. And I don't know. I've always been I'm a critical person when it comes to movies and oh shit, I'm in the wrong section. A pretty critical person when it comes to movies and things because I don't know. In my family, I grew up doing video production, figuring out how movies are made with my sisters. It was a fun project. It was always fun. My family's always been very media oriented, so we always learned how to do all sorts of cool things in multimedia. But yeah, I mean, it's like, so I've always had like a critical eye on things because it's how I grew up, and now I feel like if I try to say anything, I might get in serious trouble. Personally, I find my daughter as one of my major inspirations for stuff that I create. So, I think we do. We tested this. This should work fine. But yeah, my daughter is a real inspiration. I mean, she's a big reason why I created this game. The heroine in it, all that stuff. She was the major reason why I did that. I don't know. It's just funny because I think about like over the course of the last few years, some of the garbage we've been fed, and I just wonder like how much of that stuff could we get like if based on how today's been treating people, like how much of that stuff would we still be able to say, yeah, that was garbage? Like, oh man, Ninja Turtles, the reboot for that, man, that was terrible. And would we be able to say it was terrible nowadays? I mean, I don't know. It feels like it's one of those things now where it's like, it's hard to criticize anything nowadays. So I'm actually going to paint some extra areas. Let's see. First, I gotta erase some stuff here. This whole entire section is definitely going to get redone. So let's just go through. Oops, used the wrong one. Let's just pick this one. But anyway, yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic on Star Wars. Haven't run out to go pre-order my ticket or anything like that. I'm gonna wait till reviews come out and see how those turn out. I mean, I don't know. I just really burnt with the last one. I hated it. No, honestly, I really did not like Last Jedi at all. So I know I've talked about that before on the show. It's like it was bad. I don't know why so many people were adamant about it not being a bad movie, because in my opinion it was a bad movie. But yeah, we're in this era where you just can't say anything bad about a franchise or anything without it coming down on you like a ton of bricks. I hope eventually it goes away. I hope we go back to normal where you could criticize stuff and not be deemed evil for your comments. Ooh, this would be a nice area to actually have the root system show up again. Anywho, yeah, I know that came out this week. I wish the best for it. I hope it does turn out to be good. So. I should eliminate some of those pieces too. You got too many of those.
Take your time, not in the fast lane. I understand.
Oh, what is up with... Ah, that's why. Okay, I think this looks good. Ah, shoot. Not on the right layer. Dang it. Which one? Yeah, okay. Okay, now to the next one. Do, do. Give me 2 seconds, guys. No, I haven't seen Joker yet, guys. I don't know if I'm ever going to go around watching that. I don't know. It looks really interesting, but I'm probably gonna wait till it comes out on video, just because it's. I've heard it's. I heard it's very heavy. It's like it really has a big impact on you. So I'm probably gonna wait on that. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's been a long day for me today. Nope, not playing the new Call of Duty, guys. One, I'm not big on Call of Duty. Two, I don't have time to play games like that. I just don't have time to play any type of games. As I said, I picked up Fallout 76. I think I may have installed it and created my character, and that was about it. I just don't have the time to do things like that. I pretty much the last 2 months, I think the only thing I've been playing has been Tetris 99, and that's just because it's on the Switch, and I can have the Switch on the nightstand at night and pop in for a couple games and then go to sleep. So it really sucks because one thing that Medaverse started off as a game review site. We were born on playing video games. We made the transition to what we became because of our passion for Super Smash Brothers and our excitement for Super Smash Brothers Melee at the time. So, yeah, I mean, not being able to play games more often has been really is a bummer for me. I would love to actually find more time to spend playing video games. I just don't. And I wish I did. I really do wish I had more time. And I don't know. I've got to find ways to juggle everything. It's just my daughter's getting into gaming right now, which is great and everything, but I still don't have the time between work and working on this project. And making games is my passion. I love making games. And so I've got to juggle. It's like, do I want to play games or do I want to make games? And maybe by making the games, I can wind up having more time to play the games. I don't know. So I really would like to at least get this one game done. And, well, this one series of games done. And then maybe that after this is done, take a step back for a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then take a step back and then catch up on some stuff. I am so surprised that next Christmas we could be seeing the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet on the market, and I'm like, holy cow! I've barely touched my Xbox One this generation, and here we are getting ready to go into the next. Yeah, everything just swooped in so fast this generation for me. And hopefully next generation won't be as bad. Again, I mean, I have my son now too, so I mean, any free time I thought I was going to be getting, it kind of went kaput. So what I'm going to do here is actually no, I'm going to keep that black. Never mind. Yeah, a lot of my free time just went kaput. Not bad to have them go kaput, but it does put a damper on everything. But with my kids getting involved in video gaming, it's going to make things a lot easier down the road, so. Huh. It's already big enough. Did they make them a lot bigger and below? Oh, that's the same size. Huh. Honestly, I haven't even finished the new Zelda game. Oh my goodness. Why am I spacing on the Zelda game? Oh my goodness. Breath of the Wild. Geez, thank you for mentioning that. Wow. I haven't even finished it yet, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to finishing it, sadly. Just don't have the time. Actually, yeah, we can just make that go black there. Make some poles here. Excuse me. So yeah, now it looks like this big metal sheet here. Okay. I think. No. Oh, yeah, we did. We just mirrored these over here. So you just do that here, too. How hard it would be. I'm going to try this. I got a feeling it's probably going to crash it. Let's save all this first. Save all. Yeah, this is at this point we're getting in the notoriously it crashes at all territory. Copy this. Oh wow, that actually worked. I like this song. This is really good. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we crashed. Knew that was going to happen. Knew at one point that thing was going to crash, and did not disappoint me. Slow down. should we try it again? Why not? Nope. Send and restart. Okay, looks like we're building these by hand again, which, great. Yeah, restore now. Let's at least try to get the bricks in here. First things first, let's just oh boy, I just realized. Oh man, how many of these things were we not doing a layer collision on?
Nothing new. My lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run, and we can. Tell me now, what's left to lose if we
Okay. Let's see if it'll let me do this one. I doubt it, but you know, it's worth a shot.
I feel like I fought
Nope, crashed.
my life for this. This one part, this one third.
Oh boy.
Always missed.
Bum, 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 bum,
Just
bum.
don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was me who ran away.
Actually, that wouldn't be black. That's the funny thing. This is really slightly different anyway, because first off, this is black.
Oh, I can't forget myself.
Again, nothing important. I had a Gmail thing, and I was like, "Oh man, did we just get copyright claim?" Like, no, we did it. We're fine.
Oh, please give me back this one part, this one that I'm sorry I lost it. No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to love.
Okay, let's see if we can try to duplicate this. So, let's put some extra, something extra here. That's where were we working? Haha. Looks good. Which now makes me want to go back and actually. Oh no, that works still. Okay, I should go here and copy that. Oh, it did line up. Nice. Haha. I always like it when they line up like that. It's just like, oh, thankfully. Thank you. One less thing I have to work on. Toss in the actual pathway. Okay, lines up. It's always a concern. It's like when you're doing these things, it's like, is it going to line up? I think that's it. I want to. No. This one, edit you. It's starting to get cold over here in New Hampshire. Pretty soon, watch it. I should make a warning that if you guys do hear something sound like a hair dryer in the background, that's just the heat kicking on here. We are officially in that time of season. So, just to give a heads up. I do need to start testing space heater sound, see how that's going to sound. I know in the past we didn't have any issues with the sound, but I don't know how things are going to turn out now. So sorry for all the yawning this episode. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just realized I used the wrong shade. Still feel like at some point I probably have to go back on this color palette and something about it. I keeps telling me, like in the back of my head, it's like, you know, we might be doing too many colors, even though we've been really going out of our way to make sure we don't. I just got this, I don't know, nagging feeling in the back of my head. It's like, you're doing too many. We won't need to scale back eventually and eliminate some. You know, I've tested it. I mean, but the thing is, without testing the whole entire game on those like NES Maker, it's like I'm never gonna fully know. I have to go back over here. See, I don't like that. I want to keep it. It's probably see how it lines up. I don't like how it lines up. I mean, honestly, this piece needs to line up like right there, and that's not doing that. You know, screw it. That seems like the type of bug that you would possibly see in this game, like this. Ugh. Maybe I can do something. Yeah, close enough. That looks surprisingly good. And I did it. Okay, oh, let's toss in some. There we got a little bit more done. Yeah, let's edit this one. Oops, wrong button. Oops. So time consuming doing all this edits. Boy. What? Nice drop shadow and everything now. Okay. Put the wrong one in there. Well, actually, I don't think we put the wrong one in. I think we just didn't update that. Oops. Oi, 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 oi. Wrong color. I feel like we're still early in on this top section. We're not gonna have a lot of damage. We're still probably gonna have a lot of smoothed out areas. I think I want to make a sewer pipe. I think that's gonna be something I want to add in, like a nice big one that maybe we could use as a spot where villains spawn out of. Pretty sure this one's gonna have to get adjusted, right? No, holy cow! I am amazed at how few of these we've got to have to adjust. This one, I think. This one's gonna be a little bit more interesting. Here we go. There we go. Ah. I'm going to do There, that looks nice. And I put an invisible wall in. These things aren't really... This gives me an idea. But this is turning out really nice looking. I'll save all before I lose everything. Trying to figure out what I want to continue on, if I want to keep going up, which is probably yes. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going up. we go. Here we go. Oops, that's the wrong color. Shoot all. There we go. Okay. Special area time. There we go. Yeah, sorry I started getting quiet, guys. started focusing quite a bit on making sure things look the way I want them. I'm wondering if I want to do something like this. Yeah, it works. It's kind of an indicator. Hey, jump on this platform. Something's gonna pop up and bring you upwards. Something like that. Yeah. Just gonna do a quick update on this area, just because I want to get this. Have to figure something out for that. What am I gonna do in that section now? I'm trying to think about what I want. Maybe like do a oh, maybe like some type of whoa, what's going on over there? Whoa, that's odd. Maybe like do some timed elevator where if you stand there long enough, something pops up. Be interesting. Oh, it's like mowing the lawn. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back. Hey, there's a spot I missed. And forth. This could make a fun game. Mowing the lawn simulator. Not really planning to go in here and clean this area up, but I don't know. I figure better do it now than forget about it. Oops. This is a paintbrush, not paint bucket. Okay, I guess that works. And this one. So this could be like a secret room, and the idea would be like, I don't know, like you'd hop on here, wait like 10 seconds, and then all of a sudden the thing would start lifting you up or something. I don't know. Playing around with ideas. We got enough time to do one more section, and then we have to call it a night. So let's. There's this guy. Oh yeah. I know we need the metal slab, metal slab, metal slab, metal slab. Oops, that's not the one I want. Wrong one. There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Well, it did work out fine. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're gonna call it a night. But yeah, I think we got everything. I think we got quite a bit of this map taken care of. Whew, this is such a long freaking process, man. But yeah, no, it's starting to come together. It's coming together as always. I mean, it's slow and steady, but, you know, it's starting to really look good. Really need to go in and get some. I'm thinking maybe next week we're probably going to work on some new sprites. I really want to get in some of those tree textures, but I think I kind of want to hold off until we've got all this purple garbage removed, so we're not going to accidentally overlap in some area. But I don't know. But we'll see. Well, we'll see what we're going to do next week. I would like to try to add some new things in, just to kind of add some more variety to what the backgrounds look like. So anyway, thank you guys all for watching tonight. It has been great. Always love talking with you guys, hanging out with you guys. Love being able to look back and see the progress we made. Oh, I made on the game tonight, and it's always just one giant step closer to having this thing ready to start building out the puzzles and the map. And well, I mean, we got the map basically down, but all the nice things you have to go through in order to collect all the items and beat the game. So it was just nice getting one step closer. I mean, still got quite a bit to go, but you know, we're getting there. So anyway, thank you guys all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things. We really want to start trying to get this game out in the public eye a little bit more, let people know that what we're doing, and have the community just help grow more. So if you can like it, subscribe. Wow, I can't believe I just said it all over again. Just hit a little notification things, you know, pretty much what every other YouTube and Twitch and Mixer person is out there saying. If you could do that for us, that'd be great. Anyway, as always, at the end of the show, all the social media links and addresses and all the fun things will be shown up at the end of the show. So thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys all next week here on Medaverse Live. Take care.